Hey guys, and welcome to Fashdad Explains ASMR. So as I'm running up, a little bit of backstory here. Hey, you remember those old videos I did about the creepy old man who was harassing and stalking our friend who was a 16-year-old girl, and he was like 42 years old and was stalking her and threatening her on all across social media platforms?
Anytime you try to help any girls, that gifted and his friends Harris, it will immediately start spreading rumors about you being a pedophile with no evidence. But we have tons of evidence of the way he talks and stalks underage girls. And anytime she tries to speak out about it, he and his lackeys will threaten her with her address and also blackmail her with old embarrassing videos of her.
Well, you remember also how I told you about how there were a lot of girls that were on Gibbs' side that would follow him and clout chase him around for clout, who would help partake in the harassment and blackmailing of this girl. Like, you would think, like, as underage girls, they would be like, oh fuck, we need to have solidarity for this underage girl who's being harassed by this old man. But no, they went to the clout chasing route and actually partook in the harassment. One of those girls was a girl named Storm. So, what is the thing that they would do when we would call them out and show screenshots and everything? Oh, well, they would just lie and gaslight and say like, oh no, actually it's them that's the pedophiles. They were asking her for nudes and everything, and just make shit up. So one of these people, so Storm one day decides to open her big fucking mouth and start posting stories on Instagram about how I'm a pedophile and all this shit. Because they were mad that we beat them up on a video game. Again, Storm is one of the people that were helping Gifted stalk and harass this girl. And so, what's the grown-up thing to do? Well, obviously the grown-up thing to do is to find her PSN and just jump her and attack her in a video game. And that's what we did, brothers. And that guy you just saw me kill is JIXUXI. And, Storm and Pink Sock are pretty mid at the game, and this guy, he kind of got our attention. We think that he might have been modding, because you'll see here, there's a couple of sussy kills he gets on me where you can't even see him on the screen, and he's just like completely behind shit. But I got it clipped up here, and this is what we'll be focusing on today. Alright, so the fight has begun. There's one other kill. So just pops my hat off. You gotta sweep the ridge, because these people that are modded, you don't want to give them a second to peek their head and pop you, because it's just like instant, like walk on and then you're dead. Here you'll see him get me. Where is he at? To this day I can't see him anywhere, but he's somewhere inside the camp just shooting me with impunity, and I can't see him anywhere. Here, he catches me off guard. He was further away than what I thought he was. Or here he is. How he shot off my hat from there, I don't know. He's just completely behind shit. But then I catch him. Now you notice that his hat card's not working very much. Well, the Loked people were saying that I was using a quote-unquote free aim glitch. Hold on, let's take a look at this before I go back to that. Look real close. He's hitting me. He was completely behind the ground, from what I was able to see. Completely behind the ground when he was shooting me there. You see a bullet stream come out of the ground there, but it didn't hit me. He drops. The prolapse has been exploded. So, you notice that his hat card doesn't work well, where they were complaining, saying that there's a glitch in free aim that makes the hat card not work. Well, I mean, I play a lot of shootouts, and they hit people's hats off all the time at all ranges. There's guys, I get frustrated because no matter how I swipe him, it always hits the hat, and I'm like, what the crap, I thought that was a kill shot. But I noticed, like, there's some people that their hat cards just will not work at all. I have a couple of videos like that. Malred, his hat card will not work at all. And my theory is that it's not on my end. It's actually on their end. Because I hit people's hats off all the time, folks. I get people's hats blocking my shots all the time. Even when I swipe like below the hat into the like lower half of the face. But like I said, certain people, I'll just hit them with anything and their hat, it'll go through the hat every time. I think what it is, and this is wishful thinking, I think it's people who are modded up. Their hat cards just will not work against free aim. There's another shot through the ground there. It's another very sussy looking kill. That's just my theory. I can't prove that. I haven't got somebody to like try it with the Cronus and then try it without a Cronus or anything like that. But that's my standing possible theory at the moment, from my experience playing. Because I've used free aim against the aim people, Kindle, who mods out the ass. All the aim people mod out the ass, and 9 times out of 10, their hat cards don't work. It's getting tense here, folks. This guy was a bit of an anomaly, though, because usually people who are able to outpaint me like this and are catching me with painting that are real sweaty like this, I can always outsnipe them. But this guy was giving me more trouble with the sniping, I would say, probably than he was with the paint. Which is rare, honestly. Because he'll get me again here. Missing. Oh man, I'm shook. Look at me missing those shots. I'm shook. He was crazy accurate with the sniping. Which, I mean, you know, like with Cronus, you get the added aim assist and shit like that too. And watch this. He actually kills me. I think he was free aiming there. Watch this though. Down bad, brother. Down bad, brother. Pick up that hat, brother. You've earned it. Down bad, brother. He was caught slipping on that one there. I tell you. I just wanted to show this fight, maybe just as a demonstration of like how free aim can work against people who are either really sweaty, maybe people who you look at and it's like, this guy might be cheating. You know the type. You know, because the thing about like Cronus mods is that there's always like a plausible deniability behind it. You know, or is it the latency? Are they just like that good? You know, it's hard to tell unless you're like, unless you see the clip from their end and you really like watch it carefully and you know what to look for. It can be hard to tell with like the Cronus headshot mods and stuff. But see here that another posse killed me. I parlayed it and then I tried to run back to Blackwater to catch him again. And you see him. It's like, I know you see him here, brother. Yeah, there he goes, brothers. Running away with his tail tucked between his legs and his prolapsed anus just dragging behind him as he just weeps in pain from the beating he just took, brothers. You keep running over to simp for your little e-girlfriends, but I know you see me over here, brother. Don't act like you don't see me there. Don't act like you don't see me. I know you saw me spawn in. I mean, you just kept on running. Kept on running. But you know, that's pretty much all there is to be said about that. I just mainly wanted to show this mainly just for like, not really so much for the drama behind it, just so much as this just because this was the guy that was like really sweaty, may or may not have been cheating, you know, like type sweaty, and demonstrating, because I was finally like getting to the point where I could really use this shit in a way to like counter people who are like your like very cookie cutter type painted black fighters, which is like to crouch and flick around and stuff like that real fast. And I finally like got myself to a point to where I can use this style of free aim to counter like the really super fast flip around flick, you know, lock on type people. Your cookie cutter style painted black fighters, basically. Your typical painted black sweat that you usually see that may or may not be used in Cronus. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been fashdad Explains ASMR. You guys have a nice day.